Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this narration of the mini-series 3 Fleets, written by Sci-fi. This series has 15 parts and has been taken from Reddit with the author's approval. And, as always, I hope that you enjoy. Part 1. You sterilized 3 Trilluic worlds, killing countless sapiens. The alien on the forward screen spoke and a translation scrolled across the bottom. Admiral Chung stood straight-backed with his hands clasped behind his back. The primitive parts of the Admiral's brain was screaming that the thing on the monitor was a giant bug and he should be running or fighting. The Admiral's gaze never wavered. We cannot allow your species to continue this war against a member of the Union. The assembled species have come to stop your conquest of the Trilluic, the bug continued. The Admiral stood quietly for a moment before speaking. Where were you? The Admiral's voice was level but quiet. The facets on the bug's eyes flickered downwards as it caught the translation. What? Where were you 30 years ago? Where were you? The bug's mandibles twitched, and it passed a serrated forearm over its foreleg. We do not understand, nor do we care. You will cease this war. 30 years ago, the Trilluic came to my world. Where were you? This is an invalid Union planet, and you will cease the hostilities immediately. The Admiral could not speak the bug's language, but the nervous twitching and louder clicking made it clear. 30 years ago, the Trilluic invaded my world, Earth. We were much more primitive then. We thought visits from beyond Earth would be peaceful. Instead, we were enslaved. The Admiral's eyes never left the screen, but his mind was elsewhere. I was a young man then when they came. I watched as humans were taken as slaves to God knows where. I watched as they destroyed our militaries in the blink of an eye. I watched as my own sister was killed by an orbital bombardment. So I ask you again, where were you? The bug's head swiveled twice before responding. Previous history has no bearing on your unsanctioned war against the Invalid Union. I will have to disagree with that. That previous history is exactly why we're doing this. It took us over 20 years to kick them off our planet. We slaughtered them by a shipful. When every last Trilluic was dead and every last collaborator hanged, we found that our rage was only beginning. You admit to these crimes? Oh, I admit to more than that. After the cleansing, as we called it, we began taking apart their technology. We were very quick study. Their engines, their weapons, their maps to their homeworld, all of it. We went to work with fervor my people have never known. Within 10 years, we had 3 new massive fleets and a few less moons in our solar system. Your crimes are endless, and your death will be swift, the bug said. Perhaps. The first fleet was called Task Force Fidelity. Their mission was to find and return the billions of humans taken from Earth. They have already repatriated 200 million from what I hear. The second fleet was Task Force Defiance. When we took over the Trilluic vessels, we found that we were not the first planet that they had plundered. We were number 18. Task Force Defiance had the mission to free the other 17 enslaved worlds. Your fleets are the cause of the missing worlds? The bug asked. Yes. But that's not what you need to focus on right now. This is the third fleet. Our name is Task Force Vengeance. Our mission is much more simple. Complete destruction of the Trilluic as a people and as a civilization. The bug's forearms frailed and shocked. Finally, it spoke. Your mission is murder. The Invalid Union will stop this genocide. We read about you in the Trilluic database, this union of yours. We understand you're required to help defend member planets, thousands of worlds, hundreds of species. Before this fleet left Earth, there was a lot of discussion on how to handle you. Should we consider you guilty by association? Or should we give you a pass since it wasn't actually you invading Earth? The issue seemed to revolve on a single element. Did you know what the Trilluic did? Was it a matter of you condoning their actions, or was it a matter of ignorance of their actions? Should you be judged as the Trilloak were? So I ask you one last time, where were you? End of chapter. Just a quick shout out to the T5 peeps. Bob the Dragon, Cat Crab Lobster, Data Magnet, Dark Machine, Bezic, Try Again 95, Fudic Yol, Astrea the Dreamer, Caspar Arnholtz, Cam Maxwell, Athelia, Meridian 117, and Jordan Bucksmorm. Thank you very much. And that, my friends, concludes this video. I hope that you enjoyed. There are links down below, both to support this channel and for the author of this fiction. Anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic one, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.